get when dum-dums want to sell something to you. Okay? Right? So I've got 8 gigs of RAM, 12-core processor. Open shop here. Right? Okay. Right. Now I'm gonna. Oh shit. I got a shitty mouse. An old shitty mouse. These will wear out sometimes. Okay. So we're gonna do a fade in. Okay. Start the video. We're gonna do a fade out. In video. Fade out. Slow. Okay. I'll just give it a minute. Sure. Just give it a minute. Okay. I've got a 12-core processor and 8 gigs of RAM. Oh yeah, sure. I'll give it a minute. It's not responding. Not responding. Just wait. Yeah. Because you don't have enough RAM, Jason, is bullshit. Okay. Well, maybe you need to update the program. Hey, how about that? Let's push the update. Look at this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. OpenShot. Download for Linux. What does this say? Does that say Apple Midge? So it's a Macintosh program now? Okay. No, I'm not going to take that update on actually. Okay. So there it went. It's unfrozen now. Okay. File. Export the video. Let's just call it untitled. Put it in videos. Alright. Okay. Now watch. A 12-core processor, 8 gigs of RAM. Just watch. It started about 10 seconds ago. 4 minutes now into this video recording. Just wait for it. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh, it finally started doing something. Okay. Trying to do something else in this multitasking system that I've got. Multitasking system. Okay. Um, else we want to do? Search on the internet for things on Amazon. Alright. And we're going to search for Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi 4. Okay. There they got Kana kits, la la la. Yeah. Alright. La 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 la. La la la. Alright. Let's just wait for it. Okay. Wait for it in this system that has 12 core processor, 8 gigs of RAM. It's been a couple minutes already. It's at 18%. Okay. Couple minutes. I'm not certain about y'all, not actually though. I mean, various of you people might not have ever used a 32-bit operating system in your total life, not at all. That's a 32-bit operating system, and I'm going to show you how slow this 64-bit system is. How slow it is. Terribly slow. It's probably really hard on my hardware right now because something's wrong. Okay. It'll variably seize all programs and processes while it's trying to do a fade in, fade out, and export that video. Variably, it'll just absolutely seize all programs and processes. It'll ask me to force quit or wait. Okay, though, I mean, that's an exorbitant amount of time already to wait for that much, for that video to actually process. So that's wear and tear on my hardware, okay, because it's not working correctly, not actually. I mean, you almost wouldn't notice, not actually, okay, because it's doing what it's doing real slow like. It's been 4 minutes now. 4 minutes. I'm just waiting for this. It's 34%, 35%. 4 minutes. Sounds like there's a monster in the other room, huh? Sort of scary. Okay, we're at 43%. It's been 5 minutes. You guys are probably all 64-bit kids, huh? That's all you've ever used is 64-bit systems? That's really all? You figure like 32-bit, that's slower. You can only use 4 gigs of RAM in a 32-bit. You're probably not even aware of that, not actually. 64 just seems so much more, right? You're probably all Windows people as well, huh? You like Windows? Yeah. Windows actually is slower. Okay. You think those Windows people, they know what they're doing? They know what they're doing? Well, Linux actually is an open source system. You can look at the source files. Like a big, like clerical teamwork, sort of. Okay? Part-time programmers that do all the clerical work and put together the systems. They manage distributions. Okay? And it's all open source. You can like look at the files. Macintosh wants to sell hardware to you. Okay? Microsoft Windows systems, they want to sell software to you, and then they want to sell the software that fixes the vulnerabilities to the software. Okay? And Linux actually is free and open source software. Sort of like information. Okay? Free. Alright, so we're at 60%, and it's been 7 minutes. Okay? 7 minutes. I'm just going to show you. Now people want 64-bit only, huh? 64-bit only? Most people don't need a 64-bit system, not actually. For most practical applications, people don't need a 64-bit system, not at all. If they can make 64-bit systems, sure. I mean, double this and double this again. Yeah, everybody wants it right now. They want it right now. And it's like amidst the population. Well, they could buy 32-bit or they could buy 64-bit, and they're all going to buy 64 bits. 64-bit systems, right? And they can make them for you if you want them, if you want it. Yeah, they can make it double this and double it again, sure. Though, I mean, if they're doing something reckless, then that's sort of dumb. And if they're dumb people that are in charge of like what's available to you, and a bunch of dumb people, uneducated people that have the demand, they're the ones that have the demand for, well, then just make it 64-bit. Like, though they're really uneducated about what it's all about. Okay, how an operating system works and what's involved and la la la. Okay, and when people are reckless, okay, then that's dumb. They're aware of particular things and then they're reckless. Yeah, well, they want to buy them and we're just going to sell them to them. Okay, that's dumb. That little reckless conduct, that's dumb. I mean, it's like the difference between Windows and Linux. Okay, people don't understand about Linux, not actually. They think they're going to invest their efforts into Windows systems. And that's dumb. Concisely, that's dumb. Alright, so we're at 97%, and it's been 11 minutes. Okay. 11 minutes. 99.9%, 100%, in about 11 minutes. Okay? When dumb people, because that's just dumb, okay? When they want to sell you something, you're going to end up spending money on something that's essentially worthless, because a closed source system in the long-term context actually is worthless to any intelligent individual. Waiting for this. Volume is busy. OpenShot is using it. Hang on. Okay. I thought I put that in videos, though. I'm sort of really certain that I did. What is OpenShot using? What is it doing? What is it doing? Close this. Okay. Okay. I didn't do that. No, actually. Alright. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, eject anyway at this point. Yes, eject it anyway. OpenShot can give up. Okay. Now, just hang on. Now, this system has a 4-core processor and 4 gigs of RAM. Okay? You understand me? This system is a Debian. It's a Debian Wheezy system, 32-bit operating system. Okay? It's got a 4-core processor, an AMD processor, and 4 gigs of RAM, 32-bit. You see that? 32-bit. Okay? I'm going to teach you about some rock and roll. Okay? Because this actually is good programming. Alright, this was back in the day before a bunch of gamer kids wanted 64-bit only. Alright, put that in there. Move this to here. Edit the properties. Video, fade in, fade out. Apply. Export. Default project in videos. Okay, web, YouTube. And this one, I gotta go in here. Put that on 720. Put this on MP4. Okay. 18 and 25 seconds. Okay, is when this started to export. Same video file. It's sort of a somewhat lengthy video, though it really sort of makes a point. Okay, it's a 4-core processor. Look at these processors. Okay, they're bouncing up. I mean, okay, doing video is sort of an extensive thing. Most programs don't use half of any processor core in processes, not at all. The video is sort of one of the heaviest things that a person can do in an operating system is video editing. Okay, there are other things that are sort of a bit heavy, various multitasking things, there are things that are sort of heavy, though video is one of the most heavy. Okay, and so if you're just gonna take a wild guess, because we're a minute and a half into this, dude, I'll bet this will be finished encoding to MP4. This video will be finished encoding into MP4 in less than 6 minutes. And it's a 4-core processor, 4 gigs of RAM, 32-bit operating system. 6 minutes as opposed to the 11 minutes with that 12-core processor and 8 gigs of RAM. Okay? It's better software. Okay? That's why. It's smarter, it's more correct, it's better. Just waiting. Okay, so it's been 2 minutes thus far. Six minutes, maybe 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Still faster with using a third of the processor capability. A third, just at the number of cores, man. Okay. Look at this one. Look at this one again. Okay. Look. This actually is an AMD X4 640 processor. I typically use Intel processors, so I'm not certain about what the AMD what megahertz the AMD has. I'm aware it's different. Okay. Now this actually is a 2.9 gigahertz times 12. It's a 12 core processor, 2.9 gigahertz. Okay. I've got a second machine that's got, it's a 32-bit, and it's running 4-core processor at 3.2 gigahertz or something like that. Okay. So 2.9, 12 cores. Okay. Though, I mean, still, it's a 4-core processor with 4 gigs of RAM. I'm going to show you that it can do this really heavy task faster. 18:25, and now it's 22:33, so about 4 minutes thus far. It's not halfway finished, not actually. Now we're 5 minutes into the task, and still not halfway finished, not actually. So I'm just going to let this run out. People are curious, why is the PS3 so laggy with games like Dragon Age Inquisition and things like that? Well, the PS3 only has like 256 megabytes of RAM, according to the specs online. 256 megabytes of RAM. That's sort of, it's not much RAM, actually. 25, so that would be like 7 minutes. In a few seconds, it'll be 7 minutes. 25, 25, it'll be 7 minutes. Alright, now it's 7 minutes thus far on this 4-core processor, 32-bit operating system. Eight minutes. Nine minutes. So if it takes about the same amount of time, what does that mean? I think that means that the 32-bit actually is still faster. Minutes. Okay, it's been 11 minutes with the 32-bit. A few seconds.